Guys, I'm going to share with you some witchcraft. They call it witchcraft when I was a Christian, but maybe they are just lying to us to keep us dumb. You see, I used to accidentally manifest perfect woman into my life since I was 6. If you visualize something and believe it will happen, it will happen. I have high standard, right? And I fantasize about my dream girl. Then soon, a girl of my dream would come into my real life. Like it's like I attract them. Would comes into real life with the same personality and hair colors and skin tones, everything. Just like how I imagine her in my head, because they were all Asian girls. And once they show up, though, however, I become negative and insecure, then I would be tortured by love for 2 years. I'll be lovesick. Eventually, my fears and darkness manifests itself into a lover boy and show up in her life. Then they would be together happily ever after while I became a virgin, because I've been visualizing myself to remain a virgin before marriage as a very devoted Christian. Each time those lover boys show up, I could predict it the week before. It's like suddenly I was watching TV and suddenly, oh, I think it's over. A lover boy has shown up. So there was a win-win-win situation. It's a win for her and a win for her lover boy and a win for me. Because they get to be happily ever after while I get to be a virgin and faithful to God. By the way, right now I'm detoxing. The acupuncture doctor, Chinese doctor said, all my depression have been internalized into my organs. That's why I've been very tired and fatigued. Look at my eyes, so small. That's because I'm always tired. Also because as Asian, our ancestors have to dodge like dragon claw, iron claw, many eye-poking technique, and the flying dog, because just because you have big eyes doesn't mean you're superior, okay? You have bigger eyes because your ancestor didn't have the kung fu. We have smaller eyes because our ancestor had the kung fu. It's called Darwin test, survive and adapt. So I need detoxing. Her herbal medicine's been causing me to poops like 3 times a day. Not diarrhea, but just normal poops. I never had that much poops. So I guess I've been pooping out all the depression, insecurity and fear. So soon, there will be no more lover boys to compete with me, with my dream girls, because I'm pooping them out too. The lover boy be like, no! And then as they drop into the toilet, it's like, I need you depressed and insecure, no! Guys, more proof ahead. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Scott Adam, the author of the comic strip Dilbert. He used the law of attraction to manifest his dream of becoming a comic artist into actuality. You know how impossible it is to make a living as a comic strip author for newspapers? Also, if you think this is just a one-time thing, he also used affirmation like the law of attraction to attract this hot baby. Look at this hot baby, okay? Hot baby is 30 years younger than Scott Adams. Look at them. Oh, if you check out their Twitters, these girls always talk about Scott Adams like he's such a sweetie and honey. This is like when you see a super hot baby and ask for her number, then she'd be like, no, what's your daddy's number? I like your daddy better. Yeah, look at his muscle. He wrote about his experience with affirmation, including healing from some incurable disease in his book, Fail Your Way to Success. I highly recommend it, link below. I know a lot of my opinions are outrageous, but they are true. So if you want to know the background and the nuance of my story, so that I will incrementally guide you through and slowly make you believe all my outrageous claim, so that it's like I copy my brain into your brain. Then go to my second channel where there are much longer video, so you can listen to me for hours and hours and hours on the train, or in the cars, and when you sleep. Yeah, so click the subscribe button and notification button, and my longer video to explain this shorter video will be in my second channel. My second channel is in the link below. In my second channel, I will be talking about Justin Bieber with video evidence capturing him at the age of 3 saying, "I want to be on TV." Then you know he indeed grew up to become a trouble on TV. Then I'm gonna talk about a guy with 100 million net worth who was a heroin addict, and I have solid proof this guy was an addict at the age of 28. Then he overdosed. Doctor said, "We're going to chop off your legs." And he was like, walk away from hospital, and guess what? Overdose again. This time he saw God. Yeah. The very last time he overdosed, when he pushed beyond the limit, he see God. I'm not telling you to do 10 years worth of heroin till you overdose many times beyond limit to see God. I'm not saying that. I think he hallucinated. But he said God told him, "Yeah, I'm going to make you rich. And if you do X, Y, Z," then guess what? He quit heroin and follow that instruction and become a multi-millionaire. And I'll be telling you the other proof and stories and details in my new channel. So go there if you seriously want to know more about law of attraction and my many other experience with that. That makes me finally believe that this is not witchcraft.